Mr. Lou. Mr. Lou is actually here tonight, and he's going to be our next performer. So let's hear it for Mr. Lou.
Alrighty then. So I came here for Obama's coming out. That was the first night I read here. And I came here and read a poem because after being with my husband for almost 30 years, 28, close enough, I was kind of proud that my president, our president, the president, came out of the closet. And today the Supreme Court actually heard arguments about whether the sanctity of our family actually is sanctified. So I'm going to read some poetry I wrote to my husband, who's in the gallery with the rest of you people. Woo! Because when I told him 28 years ago that I'm an artist, he said, be an artist. So that's what I did. This comes from my poetry. I started doing this because I wanted to put words, I wanted to put images to the poems. And I started to do this. And so I hope that you enjoy that because I don't see enough people bringing in visual arts. I see a lot of performing arts, but visual arts are kind of cool too. And thank you, Marcus, for your work. So, woo! All right. I'm trying to find the poem here. This is called I Wear a Ring. If I can find it. I wear a ring. I wear it for you, not for me. I wear a ring for you. I don't need a symbol, but then maybe I guess I do. And so I wear a ring for you and for me. A band, gold, a ring that says that I too am married. I took it off this ring to write this poem, my ring, our ring. It sits and stares at me. To use it as a thing we need to show that you, the two are one, autonomous, independent, sovereign, married, two is one. There is no me without our we, and yet, without our ring, what do you see? One on one, without meaning, and not family. What you see a ring. You make the leap, for an instant concede that what you see, a wedding ring, and what that means, married, two lives to one with love every day, a family. As of today, I have been married over 28 years, and every day with all my soul I would not trade a single day. And so, for you and for me, I wear a ring. And so, what do you see? I wear a ring. I wear a ring because he makes me. So, I never read this poem aloud in public, so we'll see how it goes. Let me find this one. This one is called I Am a Political Whore. Woo! But I'm not cheap. Well, you know. I would be lying to myself if I did not admit it. I hold you close and we kiss dearly. Your scent within me stirs and moves me, and yet I would not be so true. I think of them when I touch you. 20 years to make it so. I fall apart when I catch the mode. 20 years past the day we met, 20 years it has been. Husband, lover, brother, friend, family, from the day we met. 20 years is more than friends. I saw my walls come crashing down and saw the life I had only dreamed of. Someone to love me for who I am, and all I need be or want of him is who I am and who he is. Oh yes, and by the way, we are gay. I saw those towers come crashing down. I thought, how can I use this cause to make them see what we have fought for them to see? The struggle to be a family and not so much alternative in our lives every day. Not mutants, not alternative. We need the things each day that you and yours need and want. Security, our daily bread. The thought stays with us in our heads, that we are loved as we go out into the world, that stands and doubts that we are there, the weakest link. For you do not see we are family. You move through your lives every day, and with your family move ahead. Invisible, the family ties that those that meet you do not know. The family with you as you go through your day, strong and proud of the love you share in your heart and home each night, to share your day all day with the one you love and without shame, just like you. A kiss, a hug. How was your day starts our nights. If not, is not the way you live. I guess we are alternative. Strength in numbers, you and me, every day, in and out. The lives we lead and choices made are not unlike the ones you take. What's for dinner, what's on TV, close the shade, turn out the lights, air-conditioned air at night, or open the window and let the breeze in-laws, taxes, love and death. But something you do not have is your government denying you. For with all of this said, still in this day, if I call my husband family to any government agency, they will say I'm wrong. And no family should have to be told who they are. It's not a sacred bond. They share in and out every day with their love. And so, I ask, if 20 years of everyday life is not enough to earn respect, what the fuck can now be said? Oh yeah, okay, we live a life alternative. What gives us the right to say that we are family? Birthright of being born free. I am free because I am, not because I am an American. First and foremost, I am free to be the man I want to be. I get the right to define the choices I make in my life. I get the right from being born free to have my government work for me. I am not owed by my government and pledge allegiance not to it, but to my family in my way. But with not what makes me free. What makes me free is that I be. That my government belongs to me is what stirs outrage in me when I am told to concede that my government goes on to me. Any rights, privileges, or claims that it should not ask what I need, but what I can give to it to feed upon itself, not to know that what it is that makes us all Americans is the dream that our government works for me and you and each one of us, and not as if we were sitting dusk or pawns to move like on chessboards to be lied to bring us to war, when in the balance of our lives every day in and out, I do not get to call you spouse. 20 years is not long enough. Yes, long work there is ahead, obsessive compulsions in my head. I long to see before I am dead a time we can see no us and them when it comes to our government. There is only us, there is no them. We are all each responsible to move forward as a group and obligated not to sink to the lowest levels when we think, but rise above the average fears, ascending into the dreams held dear, that each of us is made up free to be ourselves, and what we seek is not perfection, but like what has been said, something towards a more perfect union. I could go on, political whore, until the day my husband is my family's spouse and not some friend to whom I have to qualify to my government to secure our rights. It's already there in black and white. And what we seek is no less than what it is, reality, our birthright. I love my husband and I do not need any person but him to agree. And guess what, reader? He said he does every day in our home. Love each other and move on. Do you see us in your own lives that live no compromise in the loving of your lives? I'll let you go, but before I do, I would be lying if I did not say it's true. I am a political whore, and yes, no choice but to go on every day in and out with the struggle to love my spouse openly, just like you do from our front door. Until that day, that same act, a kiss goodday at our front door, does not make me a political whore. I think that's my 10 minutes. Thanks.